Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, watching this video. If you're not following, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to make this whole video about TikTok and TikTok monetization, how to make money on TikTok, how to order samples, and all the above. So many of you ask me, how do I order samples? How do I get free products? How do I make money on TikTok? So I'm gonna take you on a deep dive on how to do all of that. I'm going to have some tutorials here to refer back to, so keep watching and enjoy. Monetizing on TikTok can be your full-time job. Let me tell you how. So we did talk a little bit about subscriptions. I wanted to go in a little deeper dive with you. For subscriptions, a lot of people utilize it when they're live. So for subscriptions, you can have people subscribe and you can change your live to sub chat only. So what that means is whoever has subscribed can comment in your chat when you're live. So a lot of creators will change their live to sub chat only to make a little more money. I really find this useful if you have a great following, if you have a great team. You can give them stickers, emojis, almost like your own little Bitmojis for your team. I have a few Bitmojis, so check mine out. One creator that is making tons of money a month on subscriptions is Ash Trevino. Whether you love her or hate her, people are subscribing to comment in her chat. So when she's live, she has sub-only chat on, and she's making a ton of money by people going to subscribe to her chat to hate comment something. So yeah, think about that when you are subscribing to Ash Trevino's chat. But she is, amongst other creators, making money off of their subscriptions. And if you're looking to do this and if you go live, I highly recommend checking out the emojis, sub videos, so you can kind of connect with your team on a different level, give them private content. But yeah, check out subscriptions, don't sleep on them. I wanted to take you in a deeper dive in the creator marketplace. So the creator marketplace on TikTok is a whole platform. It's a whole dashboard full of brands, partnerships, anything you can think of to monetize. So the creator marketplace can break down into two different categories. So you have your brand missions, or your paid rate. I like to call them the paid rate for the product. And what the paid rate is, they'll give you a set amount for you to promote their product or brand or whatever they're doing. And you can apply to all of those in the creator marketplace. The other thing I want you to look for in the creator marketplace is branded missions. Branded missions are amazing if you're trying to make extra money and if you can create content last minute. A lot of these branded missions will come up within 24 hours and you have to create the content pretty quickly. I've had clients create content from Pringles to Little Caesars to beauty brands. You can apply to them as long as you don't have any restrictions. The paid campaigns is going to be consistent money, right? The paid campaigns, they're already there. You know how much you're going to get paid. You know you have to promote products. So that's kind of guaranteed. The branded missions, you also get paid based off of how many views your video gets. So your video, they can give you like a flat rate, $300. But if your video keeps getting higher traction, they'll give you more and more and more. So just depends. And those brand missions don't come up often, but when they do, you got to get on them, snag them. They really want a quick turnaround with those branded missions. If you're a business looking to get into influencer marketing or how to get your product, I recommend checking out TikTok branded missions, getting your product in there. The creator marketplace has so many different options. You can filter. You can select by category of what type of things you're looking for, what type of campaigns you want to work for. I highly recommend checking some of those out, building a connection with the brand owner, with the manager in charge of the campaign. It really does help. Remember, networking is key. Let's talk about the Creator Rewards Program. Many of you have heard of the Creator Rewards Program. If you haven't, the Creator Rewards Program is where you make money on your videos on TikTok, but only if they are over a minute long. You have to have at least 10,000 followers on your TikTok, and you also have to have 100,000 views in the last 30 days, total on your video views. So there are some requirements, but I have heard mixed reviews about joining the creator marketplace. I have heard some creators say that when they joined the creator marketplace, their video views went down. And I've had some creators say that their video views went up and they have made a lot of money. So I've seen both sides of it. Let me know what you think and if you've opted out or opted in. I opted out for a little bit and I didn't see too big of a difference. I am opted in, I believe, right now, unless I'm suspended. Which, fingers crossed, I get out of suspension soon. Creator rewards program. You can make good money off of your videos over a minute long. I recommend testing this out, doing story times. Story time, you can talk about anything you want, your life, something you're struggling with, how your day was, just something relatable. And I think that's gonna sell more for you than you trying to set up an ad or something that's not genuine. So yeah, just get on, start talking. It's one day or day one. Live gifting on TikTok. Live gifting is where you are in someone's live and you send them a rose, a heart me, all of those add up. So a rose is essentially 1 penny. So it goes up from there. The number one way to make money off of live gifting is to constantly do battles, and many of you have seen people battle. The last week or so, TikTok has changed their live ranking and their live monetization. So when you are live now, I'll pop up a screen. When you're live, you can essentially make more money or less money depending on how long you're live for, how many people are a part of your team, and a few other things. This last week was my first week a part of this, and I made an additional $10. We can round to 10 bucks. I made an additional 10 bucks because of the new live reward system. So I'm going to pop it up here and show you guys how exactly I made that in the breakdown. But essentially, the more you're going live, the more opportunity you have to make money. So don't give up. Consistency is key, going consistent every single day. TikTok, if you've looked at this league here, it shows you that they want you to go live 7 days a week, at least 25 minutes a day. So keep that as a goal. If you can't do that, I recommend choosing 1 day each week and going live that day, making it consistent. Consistent, consistent, consistent. It is going to be your best friend. If you want to battle with our cucumbers, let me know. Work with artists. So I'm going to pop that up here as well. Work with artists is something new where they offer you a flat rate, $300, $800 to use the sound of the artist. So artists who are releasing new music will, upload their sound, give you a little campaign to follow. So if you're looking to make extra money, if you love dancing, if you love music, if you want to support other artists, definitely check out Work with Artists. They have also introduced gaming incentives. So I'm going to put up the games that you can make money off of when you're on TikTok. So gaming incentives. They also have something new called TikTok One, which is also paid campaigns. I don't know much about this yet, but they are still introducing this. So I think it's similar to the creator marketplace. It might be taking over, so who knows? We will stay tuned on that. But check out all of these. These are new features. And like I said, don't sleep on those TikTok bonuses. The more you go live, the more opportunity you have to make money, the more opportunity you have to grow your other platforms. If TikTok is going away, you might as well get all of the milk you can out of the algorithm to push to all of your other platforms in case it goes away, because you never know. TikTok Shop for Seller is different than TikTok Shop for Creators. TikTok Shop for Seller is a great way to launch your product if you have merch, if you're launching a book, if you have a new skincare, if you have a new makeup brand. I recommend getting your product on TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop for Seller is how you're going to get your product on there. So it's just a different hub. There is TikTok Shop for Creators, so that's the affiliate and the influencer side of it, and then TikTok Shop for Sellers, where that's the business side of it. So if you're a business, if you're an author, if you have products, I recommend getting them on TikTok. 3 reasons why I think you should get your product on TikTok is the exposure. The exposure on TikTok is unmatched on any platform. It pushes your live out and your content to new people every day. So if you're launching a book, you never know who's going to see it. If you're launching merch, you never know who's going to buy it. I absolutely love this because when you post your product on Instagram, it's essentially not pushing it out to new people. It's pushing it out to your same following, so they kind of already know, right? But when you're live pushing your product on TikTok or even just posting a video on TikTok, you're going to get a different engagement. And I recommend it because you're going to find a whole new audience, whole new people to keep reintroducing your product to and reintroducing, which is really awesome for your sales. Second reason is it is so easy to manage. A lot of people think that it's so hard to get on TikTok Shop, or there's so many issues, and it's really, really simple. It's so easy. They make it so seamless. The final reason to get on TikTok Shop is the affiliate program that TikTok Shop offers. So if you have a new product, if you have merch, if you have a book, if you have, let's say I was launching a queer book, right? And I wanted, queer influencers to talk about my book or to read my book or to promote my book. I would, get on my TikTok Shop for Seller and take a look at their influencers, because when you have access to TikTok Shop for Seller, you can see all of the affiliates that are in your niche. So you can kind of find the queer influencers that are in your niche, and you can, DM them, you can offer them commission based off of your book. It's really awesome. And this is a different way about going about your product. And for those of you who don't want to be the face of your product and you want influencers or other people to talk about your product, this is a great way. TikTok Shop for Seller is amazing. Their affiliate program, I haven't seen anything like it. I've been doing affiliate marketing for so many years, and I've seen teeth whitening people fail. I've seen merch fail. So many different brands try to do what TikTok is doing right now. The affiliate program can offer a higher commission, a lower commission. You can offer them free product. You don't even have to offer them commission. You can offer them a sample to talk about your product. So there's so many different ways of going about this, and I highly recommend taking advantage of it. Now, the downfall of TikTok Shop is they do offer a lot of promos. So when you're setting up your account, make sure as a business you're turning off those promos and you're not allowing any of them at the beginning. That's not to say don't use them at all, because they do help you grow your business. But at the beginning, if you don't want all of these cuts and commission from your commission, definitely turn them off and take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to give all these promos all at once and then you won't have any money or inventory, right? You don't want to give a bunch of samples, promos, because then you'll be left with nothing. So I think strategically plan who you want to give them to, different things like that. It's really awesome to take a look at the creators' content and see if you even want to partner with them. How to order a TikTok Shop sample. The number one question I get, right? So I'm going to put up here a little video on how to order a TikTok Shop sample. But when you're ordering a TikTok Shop sample, you can order up to 5 in your queue. What that means is you can only have up to 5 samples when you're ordering them off of a queue. I will show you right here. I'll show you the pending, what you haven't done. So there's a few different categories. There's pending, content you're still waiting for, things like that. So I'll put that up here when a screen recording of what we're going through. Ordering samples is so easy. If you are in the TikTok Shop and you're not using the collab invites, click on the collab invites, and if you click automatically approved, it'll give you the samples that you are already approved for, and that will automatically send you samples directly to your house so you can start talking about them. Now keep in mind, every time you order a product, you do have to talk about it. So the collab invites is where you're going to be able to order more than 5, but if you're not in the collab invites, you're only limited to 5. So remember that. If you want more samples, go to the collab invite and I'll show you how to do it up here. But yes, order those TikTok Shop samples. If you are looking for instant gratification, instant money, it is not TikTok Shop, okay? TikTok Shop is slow and steady. TikTok Shop, you won't make money until maybe the month after. Where I've seen the most success is a lot of videos that I've posted 2 months ago are making me more money now, but at that time it wasn't making me any money, right? So slow and steady wins the race, and if you're looking for instant gratification, it is not TikTok Shop. You're not automatically gonna go viral. It's slow and steady. Consistency is key. This can be a myth or a fact, but I truly think it's a fact in my head. Every time I add a product or a link when I'm live to my live, my views skyrocket. So I think adding a product will definitely help your views when you're on live. So if you can add TikTok Shop products, definitely try it out. Try it out on your videos too. Sometimes your videos will even get more traction, but I truly believe in my head that that is the case. I could be wrong. Like I said, it could be a myth, but let me know your thoughts. Everything's a challenge in social media, but it always means that we're changing, we're growing, and we're evolving, because that's the world we live in. We keep evolving, we keep fighting. So go check out these tips. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. I appreciate all of you. Please subscribe, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, everything.